was always on the cards. There had been various strategies on how we utilize this land, which is prime land at the heart of the city. And I had to mobilize a team pretty fast. It was time to make sure the product that we build is able to deliver on our promises. We created this monumental building. So Cinnamon Life was a massive project, and it was always on the cards, and there had been various strategies on how we utilize this land, which is prime land at the heart of the city. So there were various strategies before Cinnamon Life started evolving. So over the years, Cinnamon Life planning started in 2012 and broke ground in 2014. And of course, I was involved right through the project initially, and it was my job to clear the buildings that we had, including auctioning the buildings that we had, then clearing out the office buildings that were there, and made sure what's underneath also is clear before the contractor moved in. So it was, interesting stuff that happened during that time when we started on this project. So it was always thought to be a landmark. The use of this. Some of them were skeptical on this 4.5 million square foot area, how it's going to be used, and I'm glad that we came through all that. In terms of construction, massive challenges as you can expect with the volume, importing, clearing, storing, fabricating, then so many complex tasks happening same time by different parties, ID, the mechanical, the civils, all working together. So it was amazing project team that came to get that through. Actually, I would have walked that building at least 500 times during construction, I feel. So it was great to have a good team, I must say, to keep things moving. And we were able to complete the towers, the individual towers first, the office tower, then the suites tower, which is again one of the residential towers there, and the residence tower. So one by one, we saw progress, and we were really happy to have that progress through in this massive project. And it was all tough times, even during pandemic and even during COVID, we worked. We somehow made the progress going, and we were lucky to have an international contractor who's reputed, who was able to also continue construction and was able to bring in their required expertise from overseas and made sure the procurement and procurement is handled by overseas without any issue. So in terms of project complexities with the volume and also the fine points in terms of sensitive tech that was used is another element, where this project actually over the years have evolved and the tech has been upgraded to make sure that it's in par with the current tech that you see. So it's a product that has incorporated tech improvements over time, so which is a good thing, and you can see the state of the art stuff in this building. And now it's time to get involved with Cinnamon Life again and make sure that we hand over these towers in time and make sure the hotel is completed. So at that time we were just in construction with Trizen, and we had completed on 320 and 7 cents, And this was like a real shocker on its own in terms of volume and the complexity. So, and I had to mobilize a team pretty fast to get this thing done. It was time to make sure the product that we build is able to deliver on our promises. So we had to quickly mobilize a team of engineers, architects, and we made sure that we take this project we break this project into small pieces. We focused on the kind of annual plans and plans that we had to finish building at a time. We focused on office tower completion in 2019. We finished office tower the next year, 2020, because structure was done. It was a final, the facade was done. It was about getting the rest of the work done. And it was a lot of focused planning. And then we reprogrammed to finish the suites tower and made sure that is also delivered the next year and followed by the residence tower. So we did it finally. We created this monumental building, which is the largest private sector developed building in Colombo. And that was done with a fantastic team that worked together night and day during pandemic, during economic crisis, during tough times. We kept it going, and I'm so glad that we did it and we finished it last year.